Good evening. You may have noticed that I'm in a spot where I've actually filmed a couple of my videos before. I'm actually just going for a walk and clearing my head. I got a day off and it's pretty nice out, so I'm just kind of exploring the off trails of this area.
I hope you'll be waiting when I come back in.
I might slip and fall and die. Yep, totally slipped and fell and died. I don't really have a game plan for what I'm doing. I'm kind of just hoping I run into like deers and like got my camera in my backpack and some mud on my ass. But I'm hoping it'll be worth it. I haven't actually been off this trail since last fall. I somehow ended up all the way by the Fort Edmonton footbridge. I don't think I'm going to go that far today because I have to get back, but ever since then I've wanted to come back and take this trail. So the adventurer in me wants to go this way. The decently intelligent guy in me is saying not to because that's a hill. And that could be hurting my bottom. I wish this was like a choose your own adventure thing that you guys could help me on. Speaking of which, I saw that I had a few new subscribers, so hello. Thanks for following me on my journey of the YouTube. I really don't know what I'm doing, to be honest, but I'm glad that you're here joining me. The adventurer in me won, and I didn't slip and fall down this hill, so +1 for Dion. This would be so less scary if it wasn't winter.
Because these four walls surround us, these four walls they know, these four walls they get what's between us. These four walls they see how we're doing today. These four walls they know why you're here now.
Okay guys, so I've been thinking about it. A lot of this trail is uphill and icy, which means getting up there is going to be a challenge, but getting back down without sliding all the way down would be an even bigger challenge. So the smart guy in me is finally replying, and I think I'm going to turn around and head back and check out the other spot, which is probably a bit more boring than this one, but I figure I'd rather, you know, not slide my way all the way down on my ass through the rest of this trail and, you know, make it back with a little bit less bruises and scrapes on me in time for my grandmother's birthday. So let's go. So since we are on this walk together, I figure I might as well tell some of my new subscribers and some of my old subscribers a little bit about myself. I was born in Montreal. I lived in Brampton, Ontario, and then I moved here to Edmonton, Alberta when I was 7. And I've lived here ever since, so 17 years living here now, me and my family. And I like it. I like it a lot more as an adult. As a child, the only thing I really got to see was my school, my yard, and wherever my parents took me, I guess. And now I can kind of venture out on my own. I mean, obviously I've been able to do that a few years now, being 24, but I don't know, ever since a couple years ago I've had the itch to just like go on adventures and see the world, and I figure I haven't seen most of the proverbial backyard of my own city, so I've been really trying to take it upon myself when I'm not working to explore my city, and that includes festivals that go on here and ravines I can walk through. And as an Edmontonian, if you're an Edmontonian, you know that like it seems like the only thing to do in this town is West Edmonton Mall. And since I live near there, it feels kind of true at times, but I mean, if you're willing to just explore different parts of your cities, I think you realize that there's so much more to it, which is why I appreciate my city a lot more than I used to, because I used to be so bored, and I was that child that was like, I'm so bored, there's nothing to do, I'm sick of Galaxyland, I'm sick of the water park, and you don't really think about that there's probably a lot more to do and that you're just too lazy to go and do anything else, really. When you do, it's kind of amazing. Like, I am in this really nice ravine, and despite a few obstacles, like slipping on my ass and having to turn back, I'm really enjoying this. You too, Mr. Squirrel, you too. What else can I talk about? My goals with this YouTube channel, I don't really know. I just like filming things and capturing things and editing things, and it's really like, surprisingly, it's turned into a passion for me. Growing up, I did a lot of singing and songwriting. I wasn't amazing at it, but I was okay. My dad's a singer, so I mean, that bug kind of got to me through him. But I don't know, eventually, and I still do sing in some of my videos as like, for like comedy reasons, but I kind of grew out of it in pursuing singing as a career. I don't even really know if I want to do this as a career. I mean, it would be nice, but at the same time, I just like doing it. And I don't know, it's like having your own video diary. Not that I vlog every day. I mean, I do work for West Ed, but if down the road I could do this for a living, that'd be pretty cool. But in the meantime, I really don't care. I just love capturing things and seeing what I can find. Like that squirrel. Look at that. Oh, it's gone. I follow YouTubers like Fun for Louie and Mr. Ben Brown, and those two especially are probably my favorite vloggers. They go on all these adventures and they live their lives just so positively. They don't really focus on negative things too much. And if they do experience some negative situations that are out of their control, they try to not let it get to them, and they just carry on about their day like nothing. And that's kind of really how I want to live my life. Seeing the good in situations and just focusing on that instead of the bad things, focus on the good. You guys, I've talked so much, we're actually back at the impasse and this hill. Crap. We're gonna go that way and see what's over there, because I have no idea what's over there, because I don't think I've been that way before. So bummer situation, guys. There's actually nothing there. It's just street when you go up that hill. And speaking of that hill, there's this 3 joggers and a dog, and they all like slipped their way down the hill. So I figure I'm not even gonna try to go up and see that street, wherever it is. I'm just gonna go back, play it safe, and come back here in a time where there's no ice and snow. A little bit about this YouTube channel. I started it January 1st of last year, and I didn't really tell anyone or too many people. I did it for a full year and just try to figure things out in terms of what I wanted to do with it, and I did everything from parody videos to a travel vlog to an after show for American Horror Story, which I'm going to do this year when it comes back on, because I'm obsessed with that show. And it's apparently involves a hotel and Lady Gaga. So I don't hate her, but I will miss Jessica Lange, and I don't think she'll ever replace her, really. I mean, no one could, let's face it. This year, I don't have much of a game plan either. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and something I want to do more of for sure with the channel is explore my city more, which I've started to do. I started to do that a little bit in December, and exploring like the legislature building and checking out Candy Cane Lane. Like I said before, I don't really care how many subscribers I get and whatnot, but if people want to join me and watch my videos, cool. I'm glad you're here to tag along with me. I think I'm going to stay here just for a couple more minutes and put the camera down and just take it all in for a little bit and then head on home. on trail, not off of it, so that I don't slip and fall again.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. Oh, we're horrible singers.
Oh.
Make a wish. Whoops.
And pray.